these reservoirs if I was in your shoes.
Well, if someone doesn't eat dairy, I mean, I know there's lots of ways to get calcium, but what do you say there are some of the, I don't know.
Yeah, dairy's like the worst way to get calcium. So any green, dark leafy vegetables are concentrated in calcium. My favorite source of calcium that your body assimilates really easy is chlorella. So chlorella is the supplement that I love to offer to my clients to use. The calcium in chlorella is very bioavailable for the body. So the cell walls are already broken, so your body assimilates that really quickly. And then there are times where I personally use what's called Absorbees calcium, which is a liquid form. And there are some times when I do both. My warrior energy is strong, and if I'm feeling like I'm getting more angry easily, then I'm like, oh, my calcium has dropped off a little bit. I need to bring it back up. If I know I'm going to start my period, I'm definitely going to have a couple more doses of calcium because my body's going to kind of absorb as much calcium in order to prepare for that time. So there's a couple time frames that I just kind of bulk up my calcium, and then I can go back to a manageable level.
Is chlorella in a pill form, or is it in a... Okay.
Yeah, I love Dr. Mercola's chlorella. That's what I recommend to my clients. That's a great supplement. And there's a lot of other cool things in chlorella, so that's not just one, there's not just one thing.
Dr. who?
Mercola?
M-E-R-C-O-L. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's working for you, then I would stay with it. If you want to try something too and just see how your body reacts, that's what I do. So just to give you an example, right before my period, I would have a slight headache, and I was taking liquid calcium, and then I started the chlorella, and I didn't have any more headaches anymore. So my body just responded better to that way calcium was packaged. Does that make sense? So if she is working for you, don't change it. So maybe you can try and just see if something else also works. Does that help? Cool. Yes?
Specific frequencies that you use when you have those
If most of my clients have some spectrum of adrenal fatigue, and as we know, adrenal fatigue doesn't show up on a blood test till 90% of your adrenals are gone. So a lot of times I'm doing setting, I think it's number 1. I always have a look. Setting 1 for the adrenals, just to help calm that look. Sorry, help stimulate them. So those lower frequencies, right, stimulate, and those higher frequencies sedate. So when they have very sore muscles, then I want to ask them to use those frequencies that help calm and offer the body to help get rid of that lactic acid a little bit more. And then the nitric oxide that is signaled in the body helps signal the detoxification. So for me, that was a win as well, because that's what we're looking for too. So a lot of times I honestly will text Marta and say, this is what I know, what do I get to do if I need some assistance? So these manuals that she has provided have so much useful information, and so I've been aiming to educate myself as much as possible, but there are times I access Marta when I just need a quick answer. Yeah?
Do you put the pads directly on the biggest fat deposits? I don't know the gene, obviously, but I just wonder if you...
So I started out with myself, right? When I was in Marta has this cool light bed in Logan, and so I always would go pretty, like, not close, so I get as much light on my thighs as possible, because that's where my body deposits fat energy. And so what I noticed was, so I took pictures, because for me, I want to see changes. And so I could just see changes in the cellulite, essentially, there for me. I don't necessarily say to everyone, you should put them here, you shouldn't put them here. I just show them, these are the general spaces. And then these are things that you can do. These are opportunities to shine light, because fat energy doesn't have any water in it. It water, fat doesn't. So when we put lights on it, I feel like it just offers another spectrum of density for those cells there. Does that help?
It offers another density.
Like it offers just another wavelength because it's so dense that energy is already pretty dense. It doesn't even have water in it. So when we put a light on the fat, I just feel like it naturally offers some other frequencies that it doesn't get normally.
It excites it.
Yeah.
One of the things that it excites the fat molecules, and then it makes them want to, and when the cell wall is more porous, then the idea is then it will move into bloodstream, into the lymph, and you'll excrete it. So that's why you have to do the activity or using your lights that'll help boost the lymph. But that's the concept behind it. And I don't know if spot treating has been necessarily super effective for people. Usually we just have them work with their core area, but you can work with like areas of the thighs, recognizing that cellulite is protein that just is not moving, right? And it's just stuck there. So it needs the lymph to pull it out and it gets stored. So that's just an example of, oh, this energy stored here is not flowing, right? So you want to look at the lymph to help move that. So I noticed for me, that's a big difference. You just think of the lights as exciting the fat molecules and helping them then to excrete would be working with the lymph. And so we will teach you on the alignment line to put the pads on areas of lymph as well. And then that works really well.
Don't you love how she calls it fat energy?
Yeah.
It's such a friendlier term, isn't it?
It's energy, it's just waiting to be used. That's all it is.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. I love that.
Awesome.
I got a lot.
I know, yeah. I wanted to point out that, just for you, those of you who share lights or think about this, what April has done, the arrangement she and I have, is that she just pretty much puts all of her clients on, recommends that they all do lights. And you can let people know how to reach April. Maybe the best way to reach you, I don't know, with your email, because some people are asking about your services, but she works with people all over the country. You can do remote, and we've sent lights to people other places sometimes, but she'll recommend that they do the 2-week rental. That's what we found to be the easiest thing. I mean, she does have her set of lights that she carts around and will do it for people, but we like the 2-week rental because what I love about April is she really does encourage that free agency, to someone to do it for themselves. And so what I love is I can get her a set of lights to take to that client, and then they can just go through the rental program and they can work with her directly, but then they also get some information on how to use the lights for themselves, how to use lights on other people in their family. So they'll do a 2-week rental during that time and then decide if they want to continue on from there. So that's worked really well, I think. And sometimes that people tell their mothers and their father about the lights, and they take it. I took it up to my mom, and she really liked it. And I know. And then other times we've done workshops with April's clients and there. And so we just look at educating people and letting them know about it. And then those who want to jump on the bandwagon of owning a set, great. And if they just want to have it available to them, we find out how they can do that.
Yeah. Awesome.
So if you want to build a light business, find yourself a beautiful coach like April and send her out there helping people like she does.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
It's been a fun combination, and I think for me, I was looking for a trainer who would understand and appreciate what we had to offer, because it's not every trainer that kind of gets the energy component, but I love that April has her clients do Reiki, and they do the lights, and then they work with her as well with the nutrition and with training, and that it's really a wonderful comprehensive approach. And I just see people, what I love is when I talk to people who work with April, I say, well, how is it going? How are you feeling? Well, I just feel like I'm never gonna feel the same way about myself again. Like, they're always gonna have this different viewpoint. And, weight can be lost and gained, but I feel like that is a gift that goes on forever. So it's just like this really wonderful approach of recognizing the light within you and finding ways to cultivate that in all sorts of ways and appreciation. And then you feel like everyone's successful. So that's really cool. Not to mention, they often do also really beef up and lose weight. There's
There's like pictures on my website. You can look at.
Well, tell them your website.
What's your
Tell them
website?
UltimateFitnessCoaching.com.
UltimateFitnessCoaching.com. Okay.
Oh, April, thank you so much. Let's give her a...
So I was just going to explain a little bit about what this HRV, or it's called the heart rate variability test is. Because really what this is working with is the key aspect of stress. So let's see, thinking about handouts, what I was going to give you guys. I think it's outside, right out the
Could
door.
you find the stress one, Sandy, stress?
So I'm going to give you, we're going to talk about stress, we're going to talk about this HRV. Has anyone ever done, how many of you have done like an HRV variability? Great. So one of the things that, one of the things that I think is important to recognize is how impactful stress is. And sometimes people will say, I mean, you know, we all, do you want to spend $8,000 on something that makes you relax? I mean, a lot of people are like, well, maybe relax, but I don't know if it's worth that. And I totally get that. There's lots of different ways to help us relax. I personally love to meditate, I love to do yoga, I love to take walks, I love to take a deep breath sometimes. What I found with the lights, for me personally, is the first time I tried to use them, I fell asleep. I was in my mother's bedroom, had my kids, they were all young, and I was just like, oh. And I'm used to a pose in yoga called Shavasana. It's a corpse pose, and it's where you really work to be relaxed. And sometimes I find it's one of the hardest poses for people. They'll often get up at the end of practice before we go into the corpse pose because they don't have time. Or maybe the corpse pose is uncomfortable, literally lying there on their back is uncomfortable to them. And we're so conditioned to always wanting to be doing something all the time. And that's part of this fight or flight stress reflex. And